Welcome to this edition of Matters Arising. Today we shall be looking at the issue of healthcare, and this we are going to directly link with the jailing of Nigeria's Ekweremadu, and we just want to look at what connected former presidents with what just happened to Ekweremadu, because they actually are involved in this. So let's go back and start with President Obasanjo, who happened to be the first civilian president in this democratic dispensation in 1999. President Obasanjo was president for 8 years, and in those 8 years, he was unable to prepare a befitting and well-equipped, capable of treating Nigerian president clinic in Aso Rock. Yar'Adua was to come in, and at that time Yar'Adua was sick. So the presidential clinic in Nigeria was unable to treat President Yar'Adua's sickness. And one of the things that we always have here is each time big men, big political leaders get sick, their sickness, the nature of their sickness and their treatment and their whereabouts is always shrouded in secrecy, unnecessary secrecy. Now, in other climes, you hear about presidents or big politicians having one form of sickness or the other. They will tell you how they acquired that sickness, how they are making effort and trying to get well, and how they are making effort to get treated for that sickness and where they are going. But here it is shrouded in topmost secret that even sometimes when you ask a simple question, a question as simple as what is wrong with our president or our leader, it becomes a sin. Then you get attacked from everywhere, and people who should know or even add their voice to that particular question will begin to condemn you. So President Obasanjo was to leave, and President Yar'Adua was coming in. Before President Yar'Adua came in, he was sick, and we know. As a matter of fact, on a particular day during one of the campaign for his presidency, the former president asked, "Umaru, are you dead?" And we had that voice that many who listen know this is the voice of someone that is almost dead. And then Yar'Adua came in, and he was shuttling between Germany and quite a number of hospitals abroad. So at the end of the day, he died. So came there former president Goodluck Jonathan. So Goodluck Jonathan was there for like 6 years or something, and he was also unable to equip the Aso clinic. We are talking about the presidential clinic of Nigeria, where the Senate and the House of Representatives budget billions of naira for every year. Year in, year out, they budget billions of naira for that place, and there was absolutely near nothing. And when it comes to oversight, in fact, I don't think they do, but if they did, it was obviously not well done. And President Jonathan left. Before President Jonathan left the office, the incoming president, President Buhari, who is presently the president, was sick. So, and we know he also treats himself as a former president, someone who has been on the saddle for some time in Nigeria. He does not have any hospital in Nigeria where they can treat him. Whenever he falls sick, he travels abroad. So he became president, and he was also sick. Now, all this while that we are talking about one president to another, 1 8 year to another 6 year, the Senate of Nigeria, where Ekweremadu was budgeted money for this clinic, and there was a particular time that the money budgeted for Aso Rock clinic was more than that of all the teaching hospitals or specialty hospitals in Nigeria put together. Now, if you look at those things, you will say, oh, fine, we want to make sure that our president will be treated here, and they will be okay. So President Buhari was traveling everywhere. There was a particular time they told us the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria went abroad to treat what? ear infection. Ear infection. And to worsen this whole situation, there was a particular time that the wife of our president said that she went to the Aso Rock Clinic, the presidential hospital, presidential clinic of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and she couldn't find a syringe or some other simple drug. Yes, you heard me well. The wife of Nigeria President Aisha Buhari said that she could not find a syringe and some basic drugs in Aso Rock Clinic. Now, the question will be, what is wrong with us as a people that everybody that governs Nigeria goes abroad to treat themselves? Now, another question that somebody asked me one day, and I had answer to it, but then because I know, there are certain questions you ask, you cannot give answer in public because there are people who are ready to attack you because you are saying the simple truth. They know it is the truth. But for political reasons, if they are PDP and during the PDP government you ask, they will attack you. If they are APC during the APC government, they will attack you. Now the question is, how much do they buy those equipment? And how much do they pay those experts that are treating them with such equipment abroad that cannot be brought to Nigeria? How much? Now you see, we have wasted billions of naira and manpower and time that they are supposed to be here to treat very, very damaged. There was a particular time they carry files from Nigeria to wherever the president was. And it becomes something that the whole world were laughing at us. But we are not taking it serious because we thought that's because in fact we are so used to abnormalities that even the normal become a crime of sort. Now another president is coming in. Now everybody at one time or the other of your life will be sick because we are human. The Ekweremadu story is a very sorry story, and I sympathize with them because nobody will want their child or their children to die of any form of disease. They will want to find any means, because I will also look for whatever means to get my child the required health care. But if I am in a position, I would have made so much noise, even if they don't do it, that everybody will know that he tried when he was there, he tried to make things happen. It's just like it didn't work. So now we are waiting another president in the person of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who recently came back to Nigeria from an overseas hospital. And this is appealing to the incoming president that when he gets to Aso Rock, one of the things he should do is to make sure that that place is equipped with things that is necessary to treat Nigerian president. We can afford, as a matter of fact, the money they spend traveling abroad can afford to buy those things they go there to use times 10 and bring them here. So the incoming president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu Asiwaju, should make a priority. As a matter of fact, declare an emergency in the health sector, and especially the Aso Rock Clinic, where our president, who is the symbol of our nation, we are over 200 million people, but the symbol of our nationhood is the president. So our incoming president should ensure that whatever thing they use to treat them abroad, whatever medicine they use, whatever expert that is attending to them should be brought here, and we can afford it. Yes, we can. If you look at the total amount of money that is expended on taking them abroad and bringing them back, sometimes half dead, at least one of them they brought him back dead, we should be ashamed of ourselves and come out to say this to each other that look, are we serious? I plead with the incoming president, please, sir, declare an emergency in the health sector. Apart from that, the Aso Rock Clinic should work. It should be truly a presidential clinic that can treat our president, so that our president will stop going abroad to treat headache, ear infection, knee injury, and all whatnot. Now, if you have money, now don't get this wrong, don't get this twisted also. If you have money, I can choose to go to Cuba to go and treat myself. I have the money and I'm not a public officer. Now, if if I am a public office holder, then it behoves on me to make sure whatever sector that I will need abroad is working right here. Because it is the public money that will be used in any case. Ekweremadu saga. I sympathize once again with Ekweremadu, but sincerely speaking, he also contributed to what happened to him and by extension his family, because he is one of those who ruled this country for so many years and they couldn't do simple amendment to things that will save the life of we the common people. Now it happened to them and they are going to pay for it. Someone died for it. The incumbent president escaped by a whisker. So we must also look in our faces and say, are we going to continue this way? Incumbent president has been